Hello, and welcome to my channel. I have no idea what my channel is going to be about or how it's going to progress, but here we go. My name is Angela, and I am a fashion designer. I spent the last decade in hospitality. Then COVID hit, of course. I did go to college for fashion design at Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in Los Angeles. Fantastic experience. I never want to go to school to be a designer again because it's literally like Project Runway. Anyway, whatever, I won't get into that. So I've got ideas, I've got time, and so since January I have been developing exactly where I want to go with my brand. So I'm a kiteboarder. Recently got into that about 4 years ago. My fiance, God rest his soul, passed away, and he was the one who got me into the sport. I found out that the community of women in kiteboarding is fantastic. You guys, like, saved my life, kept me going, and these women acted as like a guiding light for me. They're successful in their business. I don't know about personally. I try not to get into those things too much unless I'm close with people. Anyway, so yeah, kiteboarding, the women in kiteboarding and that community has been freaking fantastic. When my fiance passed away, they encouraged me, made me keep going. And that first time that I was out on the water without him was super emotional. And I told a couple of the ladies on the beach, and I didn't know anybody. I still really don't know anybody in town here in Hood River. Planning on it, COVID is kind of a damper, but I told a couple of them, and they encouraged me and made me feel so welcome, and supportive, not only because of course it was my first time in the water, but without him, but that this is my first time solo kiteboarding, and that was 2 years ago. So it's really, I'm focusing, I'm trying to basically, so as I build this business, to start with, I am trying to really pinpoint why I'm starting this business. Not only because, of course, I love fashion, I love to sew, I love, kiteboarding, I all that stuff, but why it is that my business will be successful and will exist. What is it going to add to the universe, right? Yeah. Add to the universe. How is it going to help? So, of course, as an artist, my mind goes a million freaking directions all at one time. And, of course, I don't write them all down. They come and they go, and they come and they go. And the ones that come, the thoughts and the ideas that come most frequently are the ones that I typically end on executing. But I'm trying, I have a lot to figure out, you guys. Like, I don't even know how to make a YouTube video, right? So I'm spending my days, doing my side hustle, which is sewing for another company under the Falls Sportswear, White Salmon, and researching, YouTubing, reading books, you have no idea. And then I feel guilty about spending my time on social media or, God, I feel like, oh, I should be doing something productive. That's what I'm struggling with right now. The learning curve, okay? I'm 37 years old. Just pretty much getting my shit together. And I have this huge learning curve with all this social media stuff, technology, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, MailChimp, GoDaddy, Shopify. I mean, you freaking name it. I've planned on giving myself a week, and I'm about 4 days in of that week of pure research. So I don't have to feel guilty about sitting in front of my computer screen or on my phone, for hours upon hours researching and YouTubing, I just have to make sure I focus on what I am looking at. What is my purpose for doing that, So, yeah, I am literally just trying to be a sponge right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. I did what every person, if you look up like how to start your own brand, I did exactly the opposite. Every person on YouTube or whatever will tell you have to build a following before you launch. And I was like, oh yeah, no problem, because I'm going to sew my own garments. So I only need to have like 10 followers, So I went out, I went online, I did my research, I did my design. So I did all, a whole bunch of work, since January. Did my flat sketches, made my patterns, did a few samples, and then I purchased a ton of fabric. Well, not really in the grand scheme of things. I purchased about 70 yards of fabric online, and I sewed up a whole bunch of sizes of my designs, and then I went to go sell them, right? I'm like, okay, my website is open. I'm a small business owner who's trying to conquer the world. Okay, when they tell you to build a following, they're not freaking joking, okay? And there's so much that goes into it. Oh, and that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, is the marketing or building the following process, right? So I'm going to vlog it on YouTube. I'm going to use this. And I really, honestly, I don't know much. I've sent out 2 different pieces. I'm just going to start giving away shit. You know what I mean? Like, I bought all this fabric. I have my design. I have the time to sew these samples or to sew, custom sizes for people. But, so I'm just going to start giving shit away, right? I want people to just try it on, to wear it, to make sure it works, that's where I'm going to start. And this YouTube channel, learning how to navigate social media. So, those are the 2 top things in my brain right now. It's going to change. But, and then, it's going to be, as I'm doing all this, I'm nailing down not nailing down. I should just say, starting to look for a manufacturer. I have my fabric source. amazing. And knowing my history, I am open to changing my fabric source. I just know that I jump into shit way too early. Like, it's like when you click on a YouTube channel and you watch the first, like, 30 seconds of it and you're already writing the comment. That is me in business. And I need to stop doing that. I need to slow it down a bit. So, yeah, I tried to launch. I didn't even know what that word meant, what anything entailed. So here I am, starting from square one. I know the design. I maybe will share with that. I most likely will share the design process with you guys because I still need to do, my list of things to do for tomorrow and the next day are to create my tech pack to send to the manufacturers for a proper quote. Tech pack, technical package. It has like, all the measurements on like how far the center front seam is, basic pattern, and design, and see what quotes are. So I need to send about 100 of those out. And then, and then pick one, probably more than 100. I don't know. So, the reality of of starting this myself, only being, a fashion designer, the reality is super overwhelming once you know what you need. Okay. And I'm still trying to figure out what I need. So, there's that. But I'm super excited, positive. If anything, this is my, as I've said to my friends and family, this is my calling card to the universe. I am opening it up because I can do it. I started learning how to kiteboard at 270 pounds. I'm about 215 right now. 270 pounds. If you can learn how to kiteboard at 270 pounds, smoker, lazy, if you can do it, if I can do it, if I can do that, then I can do this. I can do anything. I can do anything. And that's the importance of kiteboarding to me and the kiteboarding community, so on and so forth. So, yeah. My mouth is really dry and my allergies are acting up. As you can tell, I was like scratching my eyeballs. But first vlog, no idea. I'm just going to start getting shit out there. Peace.